everyone. It's your big sister Chiquis, and you've reached my personal voicemail box for the Dear Chiquis podcast. I'm here to give you advice on anything and everything you need help with, whether you're going through a breakup or having issues with your family, or maybe you have a question about my personal life. Whatever the case is, I want to hear from you. Remember, these are my thoughts and my opinions, and if you're suffering from a serious issue or hardship, you should seek help from a qualified professional. All right, now go ahead and leave your message at the sound of the beep.
Hi, Chiquis. My name's Cesar. I just wanted to reach out. Like you, I actually just got back from Paris about 3 months ago. And for me, it was a great time, like you kind of mentioned, to slow down, kind of focus on, being present, being in the moment, and all of that good stuff. And I think for me, it was very eye-opening too about my life here back home and all of that stuff. And, for the last year or so, I think there's been just kind of a lot of drama in my life, whether it be family stuff, work stuff, it's just been kind of a lot. And with that being said, once I kind of came back, I was inspired to kind of make some changes in my life and kind of, start a new job. Things in my family are going great and whatnot in the last couple of months. However, I think for me, over the last couple of weeks, since things have been going so well, I kind of find myself waiting for the other shoe to drop, something bad to kind of start happening and stuff like that. So my question to you is, number one, kind of have you ever found yourself in kind of a similar situation? But number two, also, if you have any advice to kind of how to be present in the moment and kind of not focus on kind of the bad things that can maybe happen, not necessarily gonna happen and stuff like that. Any advice would be appreciated. Thank you so much.
Cesar. Oh my goodness, Paris, so beautiful. I was just talking about it with Emilio yesterday and how much we miss it and how delicious the food was. So that's awesome. It's a blessing to be able to see different sides of the world and experience different cultures. And I'm very happy for you. I get it. I understand because when we're used to drama and traumatic situations that happen to us, and we don't even cause them, it's difficult not to wait for the other shoe to drop, like you said. It is a process. So I want you to be patient with yourself, okay? I do want you to understand that, and I'm sure you do, life is like a roller coaster. There's ups and downs, and we're constantly evolving and changing, and the world is changing, and there's so much happening around us that we have no control over. And that, on top of what we have, is a lot. So I get it. It's a roller coaster and things are going to happen. I think really reminding yourself, take it day by day, babe. That's all you can do is wake up, set the tone and set your intentions and be like, today will be a good day. And if there's anything that's going to happen that is going to make me upset or frustrate me or hurt my feelings, God, give me the courage and the wisdom to face it, to fix it, to not let it bother me and consume me as much as it has in the past. That's how I'm living right now. I, of course, plan, but right now I need to figure out what I'm going to do with my 24 hours that I have right now because that's all I have. I don't know if tomorrow will come. And I can't think about yesterday. I'm like, okay, every day I'm like, okay, I wash off. I cleanse myself from yesterday. Thank you for that day. Now let me focus on today. And God, if something happens out of my control, let me just breathe and figure it out because I want to be present and I want to appreciate the gift that you're giving me right now. And it helps me. And the law of attraction is real. And also the power of the tongue is real. So you have to change your thoughts and speak words of positivity. And that doesn't mean that you're living la la land. No, it's just, I want to attract this, so I'd rather be positive, even if it sounds silly and it annoys people, versus being this dark cloud and being negative. And no, what good does that do? So I'd rather be this, So that's my advice for you. And I hope it helps because I get it. I understand 100,000%. It still happens to me. And we just have to get ourselves back on track. Okay. So Cesar, actually, I hope you have a beautiful day and thank you for your question, baby. Okay, guys, next question from Catherine.
Hi, Chiquis. So this last year, I went through something really traumatic in my life. My kids' dad went behind my back and was with my sister. She gave him some stuff and ultimately killed him. So I had to start my life over. So it's been really challenging for me, to say the least. With all that stuff going on, I had was 6 months pregnant. I just had a baby, and so just wanting to figure out how to go about life and start a new life and things like that. I know you went through something like that in a different way, but I know if you can do it, I can do it. Any advice that you could give me could be very helpful. So I would love to hear from you. So yeah, any advice would be great. Thank you.
Oh, my Catherine. I felt the pain in your voice, and I also heard you holding back your tears. And I want you to let them flow. First and foremost, you have to let those tears flow. You have to cry it out. That's the only way. You have to release, not hold it in. If you don't want to cry in front of your kids, in front of your family, your friends, that's okay. You can go into a room and cry it out and scream and yell if you have to, but you have to release. And I'm so sorry that you went through that. That is, I got emotional. My heart and my chest, I feel it in my chest. I'm so sorry that you went through that. And I'm praying for you. I'm going to pray for you and your baby. It's going to take time. And just know that it's not something that you can get over tomorrow or the next day or in a year. It's going to take some time, and it's going to take some effort on your part. And it's going to take for you to be intentional every single day. And the way I just told Cesar, I want you to take it day by day. You need to take it day by day. Don't force anything. Don't get ahead of yourself. Be in the moment. And if you feel like crying, you cry. And if you feel like smiling, you do that. Listen to happy music. Listen to healing music. Worship. Go to church, babe. Or not, you can do church at home in any way that fits your life best. I don't know what your religion is or if you're religious, but having faith in a higher power than ourselves is the only thing that got me through those dark moments. The only thing. Not a loved one, not my siblings. They helped. But in those times when I'm alone in my bed, crying, feeling like the world is falling on top of me, and it was, my faith got me through. And going to church and being in that presence and worshiping and listening to things that were feeding my soul good things and reading good books and taking walks and loving myself and caring for myself and hugging myself is what got me through it. And that's all God. And that's what I think that's going to help you and help you get through this. And also your child. It's a blessing. I'm sorry that your husband did that to you. I'm sorry that he's not here for your child, that your sister, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. So I'm so sorry. I don't know why this happened. And I know that God has a plan for all of us. And sometimes we don't understand and we want to question God. And I wouldn't even blame you. And I'm sure he wouldn't even blame you if you do it and ask him why. But I promise you, if you lean into God and you give him all of yourself, he will give you clarity, and he will give you and put you on the right path and show you why this happened. And I know it might sound crazy right now, but I promise you, if you have faith in him, in a higher power, it's going to get you through. I promise. I'm telling you because that's the only thing that has helped me each and every single time. I'm sending you a big hug. You and your baby. It's going to be all right. It's going to be all right. You see. You will see it's going to be fine. You listen to me, please. Do some of the things, if not all of the things I told you, and you will see how you feel different and how your life will turn around. Catherine, I can't wait to hear when you tell me I'm happy and I'm in a good place, because I know it's going to happen. You got this, girl. Okay, guys, last question from Irma.
Good morning, Chiquis. Thank you for everything you do for us. I love listening to your podcast. I have one question for you. I'm a small little beekeeper in Salinas, And I love bees just the same way you love bees. And I was thinking about this question. Have you ever gone into a bee box with a suit and explore and looking at the bees and the feeling of how they feel? There's like a different smell, even with the glove on your hand, and you can sense all that, vibration that they release and the scent, of opening a box. It's so amazing. I love bees. I love working with them. I'm writing a small book. You inspired me of writing a book about bees as well. Thank you. I loved your book as well. So I just had that question.
Oh, Irma, thank you so much. No, I have never done that. Can you believe it? I've seen it in movies, in documentaries, but I've never experienced it myself, not yet, because I want to. I can just imagine the energy in those boxes with all of the bees. Bees are so wonderful, you guys. Bees are so wonderful, and I feel like people don't appreciate them as much as we should. I know that they're a little scary. People just, always swoosh them away, which I understand, but they're so beautiful. So I would love to feel the energy and the buzz, and I could just imagine what I would feel. So absolutely, maybe you can invite me to your place. You could send us your information and I would gladly go. I think that would be so awesome. I just haven't found a place. So if you're inviting me, Irma, I would love to. I think that would be so awesome. And you guys, if you were to see the amount of honey that one bee makes, it's a very tiny amount. And that's why we just need to appreciate them. They're so important to the ecosystem, guys. They represent prosperity and sweetness and life and abundance and they're just amazing. And I feel like all living creatures are from God, but that's a whole other story. Anyway, save the bees. That's all I have to say. Irma, thank you for reminding us too. And you guys, I love Dear Chiquis just because this is a place that even if I'm not feeling good, you guys always make me feel good because I'm able to give you advice and get myself out of my own thoughts and my own feelings. And you guys trust me, and that is huge for me. So thank you so much for trusting me with your questions and with your life. There's always so many different questions, and I don't know, I'm going to go home and pray. I always do. I always pray for certain situations that I learn here on Dear Chiquis. But anyway, guys, thank you for listening. And if you have a question about anything, it could be a personal question about me, about my life, about my career, or about your life, your finances, your friendships, your relationships, anything and everything. I am here like a big sister to answer your questions with love and respect, of course. All right, guys, until next Wednesday, I'll catch you here on Dear Chiquis. And don't forget, Chiquis and Chill every Monday. Okay, bye. This is a production of iHeartRadio and the My Cultura Podcast Network. Follow us on Instagram at My Cultura Podcast and follow me, Chiquis, that's CHIQUIS. For more podcasts from iHeart, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast.